Hey, we've had our first cool day since probably February of this year. So what we're going to do is make some firecracker chicken on the pit barrel cooker. My chicken breast had brined overnight. It's been right around 24 hours. Okay. All we want to do at this point is just kind of wipe them off with some paper towels. That way, if there's any salt hanging around this chicken, you know, extra salt, it won't be too salty. Right? It only takes a minute. Just kind of pat them down, both sides. Okay, got them all dried off. Now we're going to put the first layer of seasoning on them. Hey, you could get away with salt and pepper. I'm going to use the Stubb's chicken spice, but use whatever you want. The real star of this show today is this firecracker sauce. We'll just give it another layer of seasoning. You could use the Everglades fish and chicken, or another good choice would be the Jack Stack chicken. Hey, if you make your own, awesome. Like I said, no big deal on which seasoning you use. I've already got this pit barrel going, and I've got a couple pieces of pecan wood in here for a little smoke. So, what I've chosen is this Menorcan Daddle Pepper Barbecue Sauce. Now, if you don't have this one, no problem. What you want to look for if you want to get these same recipe results is a barbecue sauce that's tangy. This one does have a little spice because it's made with the daddle peppers, but if yours isn't spicy, no problem. You can accommodate by the hot sauce. So what I've got here is a half a cup. I just had the 4 chicken breasts. I've got a half a cup of the barbecue sauce, and then I added a 1/4 cup to this of honey. So you want a 2-to-1 ratio. Now, as I mentioned, this barbecue sauce isn't so hot. So I'm also going to add this wild turkey habanero hot sauce. I'm going to add about a teaspoon to start with. And if you're making this for the first time, I'd suggest you add some. You stir it up like I'm doing here, and then you give it a taste. Oh yeah, you can taste the spice. Then I'm going to add 1 more, 2 more. This is just for me, and Don will probably have a piece. Okay? Now, if you're using hot sauce as the primary ingredient, and you're using a vinegar based, then you might want to skip this next step. But I'm also going to add in about a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. Okay, a little bit more, probably 1.5 teaspoons. That'll thin it out a little bit when I'm putting this glaze on, or putting this sauce on, whatever you want to call it. And it'll also give a little bit of that tang, additional tang. Oh yeah, nice, spicy, sweet, tangy. That's what we're going with. It's been 30 minutes. This chicken is already up to 150. So I'm applying our first layer of this firecracker sauce. I'll probably check back in about 10-15 minutes, turn it over, and apply a layer to the other side. I'm going to get these guys flipped over. We're going to check the temp. And we're going to apply another layer of this firecracker sauce. You can see they are so close to being done. We only need 165, and they're going to crawl a little bit. Crawl meaning creep up in temperature once we take them off. So I'm just going to hit them with another layer. Let them go maybe 7 minutes. Check the temp. I expect they'll be done. And then we'll get them off here and do the big time taste test. It's been another 7 minutes. I'm sure these guys are done. We're going to get them off here. So total cook time for this chicken, let's see, was 37 and 7, 44 minutes. We're going to give it a try. Color on it looks awesome. Cuts really easy. Okay, let me just cut up a few little pieces. You'll notice we have 3 here. We started with 4. One of the things you don't usually see in the videos is the casualty of war. I actually dropped one getting it off of the smoker. So there's the chicken. It's got a nice color. It's just super tender. You can see it just pulls apart, no problem at all. Let's give it a try. Okay, super juicy. That's from the brine. Everybody's going to want to know about the spice. The spice, to be honest with you, for me, is mild. It's probably just about right for Donna. Ooh, the other thing you get is at the very end, you get just a little bit of that smoke from the pecan wood. It's kind of just a nice, subtle, you know, extra flavor that I really wasn't expecting. This sauce is great. I would say that the combination is perfect for someone that likes, you know, some spice but not a lot. As I eat a couple more pieces, it builds a little bit. If you don't like much spice, you're going to want to back off what I did. And if you're one of those people that, you know, likes it scorching, then you're going to want to double up on what I did. Hey, if you're not a subscriber already, I hope you hit that armadillo pepper icon. If you have any questions or comments about the video, just leave them below.